Hey, good morning, America. Hey, it's Rob Moffat. Good morning, everybody. I thought I'd go over real quick some of the things I've been buying for the zombie apocalypse the last couple of months, and go over a couple of things I'm doing to keep myself entertained, happy during the calamity. Let's go over stuff I've been buying on Amazon to hasten the the effects of the calamity we're going through. I ordered some berries, some cranberries from Traverse Bay. I've not used these before. I thought I would see how they were, and I put them in a few things I baked, and they made it kind of tart. I think what I'm going to do is just traditionally I use these to make a cranberry sauce, and I'll also make a cranberry drink. I'm not sure how well these are going to go in baking, but they are an interesting flavor, and they last a long time, and they're fairly inexpensive. The next thing is something I've been using a lot the last year. I bought this repeatedly. It's the blueberries that are dried. I put in some water overnight and soften them up in the morning. I also add a spoonful of protein powder and amla powder and some other things, and mix it up with the immersion blender. Make a little blueberry shake. It's delicious every morning. Blueberries are good for so many things, for your brain, your eyes, your heart. Just don't have milk right away, because the casein in the milk will keep your body from absorbing the nutrients that are in the blueberries that are good for you. Next thing I ordered is trying to plan for everything. I read about this guy. He was in Ireland. He wanted to lose a lot of weight. I think he weighed hundreds and hundreds of pounds, and he lost like 300 pounds in a year by not eating anything, just drinking water and taking vitamins every day. Of course, he was under doctor supervision, but I was thinking, if worse comes to worse, like plan B, C, D, you're in plan W, you got some water and vitamins. These are excellent vitamins. I'm taking some anyway, but I want to have some extra just in case mine run out. I ordered some gloves. It was difficult to find gloves anywhere. I had some, but they were kind of small. And I purchased these. They're black. They make me feel like Michael Jackson. I think it's a fashion statement when you go to Walmart now. But I've basically just given them to family and friends there that they didn't have any, because I don't use the gloves that much. I don't go out that much. I have everything I need at home. And I ordered some fish, some canned fish, because I'm an expert in cooking with canned fish. I like it. And the dollar store used to sell cans of mackerel for $1, 15, 16 ounces. Now they're tiny little cans, like 7 ounces for $1. So you don't really save any money. You might as well just buy the regular big cans for like close to $2. And that's what I did. I got these delivered to me from Amazon, and got a couple cases. I think I just ordered one. And I also got some salmon. When I grill these up on my grill with some Italian dressing, I don't really notice that big a difference in the taste between the two. And the salmon cost twice as much. The only thing is, the mackerel comes from China. It's wild caught. They catch it out in the ocean. But I would prefer in the future to start buying things that aren't made in China, if possible. Especially things that are going in my body. So in the future, I think I'll just be sticking with the salmon. And because I'm an idiot, I ordered 4 gallons of alcohol. I didn't need 4 gallons, but every time I wanted to buy like a pint or a quart or half a gallon, the price was ridiculous. So you had to keep buying larger and larger amounts to get a reasonable price. It took me to like 4 gallons before I get something that was like half or double what it would cost normally. And the thing about this, it'll last forever. I've given it away, half of it already, but you can use it in your car, 100%, 99% alcohol at a certain ratio. You can use it for cooking. You can use it for chemical processes. You can also use it, what I use it for, is spraying like on electric keyboards and things like that. You wouldn't normally want to use soap and water. I found out the soap and water is actually one of the best things to kill the virus. But some things, alcohol is still the best because of what you're using it for, what you're trying to disinfect. Next, I read that email that everybody else on the planet read from that virologist who sent an email to his friends and relatives. And he had worked with this virus back in the 70s, so he's not like a dentist. He's sort of hip to what's going on. And he put an email out to his friends and family that he recommended they use zinc supplements. Specifically, he was recommending zinc lozenges. And he said you should just let them dissolve in your mouth, laying down, and have the liquid go back in the back of your throat and so on. And it was like within days, it was impossible to find zinc lozenges. So I ordered some zinc supplements in the tablet form that dissolves in your mouth, just like a lozenge. I also got this in a capsule. It's echinacea. And in the capsule, you can dissolve it in your mouth, but when you do, you have like powdered echinacea. So it's like powdered grass in the back of your mouth. So it's not that pleasant. But I was thinking you could just open up the capsule, put it in some hot water, make a tea, and hot water is good for your colds and things anyway. Then you have the zinc. So I think both of these will be just as good as the lozenges. But you can't find the lozenges. I also ordered some more of my normal flu remedy that I like, is the elderberry syrup. I make it myself. I also make elderberry tea, but sometimes I'm lazy. I just buy the syrup. And this particular thing is the elderberry. Some people have said this particular virus is going around. The elderberry is not good because it will perhaps accelerate the cytokine storm that's in your body as a response to the virus, and you don't want that. But I've also read a study that said that's not true, so it's sort of up in the air. But the thing of it is, if you don't know what type of virus you have, this stuff works good for the regular flu and colds. It works as good as Tamiflu, in fact. So it's it's your own choice what you're going to do for the elderberry. I also ordered some more vitamin D because they're inexpensive and I wanted to make sure I had some extra and they last a long time. I also ordered more cod liver oil because it's got a lot of vitamin A and vitamin D and a lot of other good stuff. And these bottles will last me months and months and months. I ordered some boric acid to make solution for my eyes. I ordered a carbon monoxide alarm because I've been having some difficulty with my heart. I get some little skipping. It's a type of skipping that's okay. It happens even in people with healthy hearts. But it happened so often when I was driving my car. I was thinking maybe I had something wrong with my car. So I purchased a monoxide alarm and the car is fine. And I ordered some of this because Dr. Weir recommended these, and he recommended the astragalus. But I need to do some more research on these two items before. Now that we're in the middle of this calamity, you don't want to have something happen to you and have to go to the doctor when it's probably not a good place to go. So you don't want to make any changes in your life. Start changing your diet and doing different things and taking different things if you can't help it, if you can't help it, because if anything happens to your body, if you have a stomach problem, you don't know if it's something you should go to the doctor for, or something's going to pass. So you don't want to start doing weird things unless it's something you've done in the past and you didn't have any reaction from it. What I've been doing for fun to try to keep my mind off the old zombie apocalypse. I've been listening to a book I read a long time ago by Jonathan Kennedy Toole, Confederacy of Dunces. It's an amazingly funny book. It's sad in some respects because he couldn't get it published and he killed himself. And his mother couldn't stand the fact that his book never got published, and so she kept pestering people to read it. Finally, somebody at her college did read it and said, "This thing's freaking brilliant." And they got it published, and now it's a classic. But it is truly a hilarious book, and the narrator of this book did a wonderful job in reading it, and I'm enjoying it thoroughly. And it's a wonderful way to there's so many distractions on YouTube. I mean, not just the videos or the music. There's a lot of books that are read where you can listen to them. This is like 13 and a half hours. So it's a wonderful distraction. A lot of wonderful things. So guys, that's what's going on at the homestead. I'm making a lot of things with my food storage. I'm having some experiments. the wheatgrass that didn't work out too well. The baking the bread didn't work out too well. Some other. If something works out good, I'll make a video of it. Right now we're swinging and missing at some of these things, but it's still enjoyable. And this is the channel, guys. Hope you come back, watch more, put new stuff on every week. Got a bunch of cool people I feature on my channel. No relation to me, they deny it anyway. And we got some comedy videos that a lot of these are my comedies that nobody watches, and there's some comedies for other people that I like a lot that don't get enough attention, and my regular uploads, and a bunch of playlists on different things, all sorts of things. You never know what you're going to find on my channel. So guys, hope you enjoy the video, and I'll leave a link on my video description to my eBay or my YouTube, I'll get this right, to my Amazon page. You can see the stuff I bought over the years that I only put on the page, things that I like, that I enjoyed using, and I purchased it. So you can see things about. If you buy anything, they throw me a few pennies. It helps in these perilous times. I can buy more elderberry. All right, guys, I'm babbling here. I hope you're all good and safe. And this is a wacky time, ain't it? So I was walking down the sidewalk, and I'm seeing a lot more people out there now. And somebody started coughing, and automatically I realized which way the wind is blowing, and I do a 90-degree angle away from them and cross the street. You know, like, what the freaking thing is going on with us? We're all freaking out. I mean, I'm just tired of being afraid. All the things in my life we've had to go through, and this is another one. This too shall pass, everybody. This too shall pass. In the meantime, try to have a few laughs and lighten up, and take care. See you out there real soon.